Good morning, this is Kasturi Day. Today I am going to start with the discussion of the question answer series of heat transfer according to ICSE syllabus class 8. Okay, so first I'm starting with the fill in the blanks. The increase in length of an iron rod on heating is called linear expansion. When ice is placed in a thick glass tumbler, it cracks because the inner surface of the glass contracts more than the outer surface. The electric transmission wires expand and sag during summer. A partially inflated balloon is placed near burning wood. After some time, the balloon gets inflated due to the expansion of the air in it. Thus, a straight bimetallic strip on heating bends. During the process of boiling, temperature remains constant. The increase in area of a solid when heated is called superficial expansion. Brass expands more than the iron. Evaporation takes place at all temperatures. The molecules of the liquid absorb heat from surroundings in evaporation. Heat is absorbed during boiling. Cooling is produced in evaporation. A longer rod expands more than the shorter rod on being heated to the same temperature. Liquids expand more than the solids. Gases expands more than the liquids. Alcohol expands more than water because alcohol is a liquid, okay? And iron expands less than copper, okay? Then write true and false for each statement. Evaporation is rapid on a wet day. That's false because it is slow on a wet day. Okay, because in the air there is water vapor and this air is not able to not capable to take more of from the uh, this wet substances. Okay, so evaporation takes place only from the surface of the liquid. That is true. All molecules of the liquid take part in the process of evaporation. That's false. Only the surface molecules takes part in the evaporation. Then temperature of a liquid rises during boiling or vaporization. It's false. It remains constant during vaporization. That is during boiling, the temperature remains constant. Then all molecules of a liquid take part in boiling. That's true. Boiling is a rapid phenomenon. That is true. All solids expand by the same amount when heated to the same rise in temperature. That's false. They do not expand by the same amount. Okay, depends on the material of the solid. Then telephone wires are kept tight between the two poles in winter. That's true because during summer they will sag. Equal volumes of different liquids expand by different amounts when they are heated to the same rise in temperature. True. Solids expand the least and the gases expand the most on being heated. That is true because in the gases their intermolecular force of attraction is very weak. And in solids, the intermolecular force of attraction is very strong. So they expand less than the gases. A mercury thermometer makes use of the property of expansion of liquids on heating. That is true. Kerosene contracts on heating. That's false. It expands. Okay. This contraction on heating takes place only in water because water has an anomalous behavior. Okay. That is also from 0 to 4 degrees centigrade, and beyond, if it is heated beyond 4 degrees centigrade, if it is heated, the water expands. The process of boiling needs an external source of heat energy. That is true. The length of rivet is slightly smaller than the thickness of the metal plates. That is true. A bimetallic strip is based on the principle that different metals have different thermal expansions for the same rise in temperature. That is true. While laying concrete slabs on the floor, tiny gaps are left so as to provide for their cubical expansion. That is true. A thick glass tumbler does not crack when boiling hot tea is poured in it. That is false. It cracks because due to the unequal expansion of the layers of the glasses. Then different liquids have same value of cubical expansion. False, they have different value of cubical expansions. All gases on heating have same value of cubical expansion. That is true. If they behave like ideal gas and pressure is constant, then only it is true. Okay. Then correct the incorrect statements. When a flat sheet of copper is heated, the increase in area is called cubical expansion. That increase in area is known as superficial expansion, not cubical. Then a bimetallic strip expands equally on heating and does not bend. That is false because it expands unequally on heating and so it bends. Then an iron rim of a slightly smaller diameter than the wooden wheel is cooled so that it easily slips over the wooden wheel. Okay, it is heated. When the wooden wheel is heated to red hot, then only it slips into the wooden wheel. Otherwise, the iron rim is slightly smaller than the wooden wheel, so it will not get inside. Then and when it is cooled, it will get fitted to that wooden wheel. Small gaps are provided between the railway lines to provide for easy transportation and laying of the railway lines. False, to avoid the bending in summer due to the expansion of rails during summer. Okay, which may lead to the of the train. What happens that these gaps are created, they are kept, these gaps are kept when during the railway lines, because in summer these railway lines are made up of metals and so they expand during summer. They absorb heat and they expand. And if there have been no gaps, then what would happen? That these rays they have the property of expansion, so they will expand. But if as there is no gap, they will bend outward, and that can lead to derailment of the train, and accidents can occur. Now, new electric wires for power transmission are fixed tightly if laid during summer. From snapping in winter. That's false. They are kept loose in summer, and during winter they will contract, and that can help them not to snap, that can not to tear in the winter. Otherwise, if they would have been tight in the summer, in winter they will contract more, and that can lead to breakage of these wires. Then in evaporation, gaseous state is formed from all parts of the liquid, only from the surface of the liquid. It is a surface phenomenon. Evaporation is a surface phenomenon. When telephone wires are laid in summer, they are kept tight to prevent sagging down. Again, the telephone wires are also made up of metals, and they are kept loose. They are kept sagging down during the summer season, because in winter they will contract, and that can lead to breakage of the telephone wires. So they are kept loose during summer. Then gases expand in area on heating. No, gases do not have a definite shape, so they expand only in the volume. Then choose the most appropriate answer. Which of the following process does not need any constant temperature for its continuation? This is boiling, vaporization, evaporation, none of them. That's C. Evaporation does not need any constant temperature. Otherwise, boiling and evaporation, vaporization, they require a constant temperature. Then the increase in length of a solid when heated is called linear expansion. When a brass invar metallic strip is heated, unequal expansion bends the strip such that the brass takes the outer edge. Then the gaseous form of a liquid which occurs below the boiling point of the liquid is called vapor. Which of the following liquid does expand maximum on heating? It's the kerosene oil, not water, not coconut oil. Then a thick glass tumbler cracks when boiling hot water is poured into it because uh, glass is a bad conductor of heat and inner surface of the glass expands more than the outer surface. Okay, so both the reasons are to be considered. Then a bimetallic strip of brass and iron is straight at room temperature. When the bimetallic strip is heated, it bends such that brass takes the outer surface of the bend. Iron tires are mounted on the wooden wheels of a tonga. Initially, the diameter of the iron tire is slightly less than the wooden wheel. A bimetallic strip is used in automatic fire alarm. The rate of evaporation of a liquid increases when air is blown above the surface of the liquid. During boiling or vaporization, the average kinetic energy of the molecules increases. The boiling point of a liquid is increased by increasing the pressure on the liquid. Two rods A and B of the same metal but of the length 1 meter and 2 meter respectively are heated from 0 degrees centigrade to 100 degrees centigrade. The rod B elongates more than the rod A. Two rods A and B of the same metal, same length, but one solid and the other hollow are heated to the same rise in temperature. Both the rods A and B expand the same. Then a given volume of the alcohol and the same volume of water are heated from the room temperatures to the same temperature, then to the same temperature, from to the same temperature, then what happens? Alcohol expands more than the water. The increase in length of a metal rod depends on all the above the three factors, that is initial length of the rod, the rise in temperature and material of the rod. The correct statement is a little space is left between the two rails on a railway track. Other three are incorrect. See, the telephone wires sag in winter but become tight in summer. That is wrong. A glass stopper gets tightened on warming the neck of the bottle. That is also wrong. Iron rims are cooled before they are placed on the cart wheels. That is also wrong. So the last one is D1 is. So I'll stop here. I'll continue with the rest of the question answers in my next video. Please go through this. If you have any doubt, please do write in the comment box. Hope you are liking the videos. Press the like button and do subscribe to get the notification of my next video. And also that can produce some enthusiasm in me so that I can produce you some more interesting videos. And I'll be launching a website very soon that will contain lots of more information regarding your subject and also different other subjects, and some interesting things are also there inside the website. So kindly wait for that, and also thank you for watching the video. Thank you.